Yes.
Okay. What I know is also proper fractions.
Improper, sorry. Improper.
Improper. You draw one circle.
But you can also use my screen and draw it. Can you use my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, use my screen and draw it as others are trying to think about it. Even Lucky's hand is up. So Lucky, you're going to give me also. You're thinking about the improper fractions. Let us first listen from David.
Okay. With improper fractions, here you draw one box, one
Yes.
circle.
Are you using the, yes, we can see now.
And then I cut it in two pieces like this.
Yes.
4 of them. And then I get another one. Here they are all shaded. This one is shaded. They're all shaded.
Okay.
Now there is another circle here, and it's in two pieces, exact pieces, but only one part is shaded.
Yes.
And then you say 4. This is 4 out of 4.
Yes.
4 out of 4 plus 4 out of 1 plus here, we say 1 out of 4. Out of 4. Out of 4 equals. So the answer that we shall get is number 5. Number 5. 5 out of 4.
Wow, thank you so much. Yes, continue.
So 5 out of 4 is an improper fraction.
Wow, thank you so much, David, for that submission about improper fractions. And he has taken us another step ahead, that is adding fractions. Thank you so much for that insight. Lucky, your hand was up. Can I hear from you?
I wanted to draw an example of mixed fractions.
Okay, for you giving us mixed fractions. All right, you can use my screen still.
Can you please undo this one?
Pardon?
Yes, that's I wanted more space.
You wanted more space?
Yes,
oh.
But that's enough. That's enough.
Okay.
Okay, for the mixed fractions, like for example, if I draw like a ball, like this one and another one, and then this one has to be shaded, but its part is just shaded fully. It does not have another part, and then this one is like this, and then you just shade this.
Yes.
And like for example, 1 plus 3 out of 4 equals 13 out of 4. But we forgot this one. I have to put it here again. Like, so that's like this one. Like, let me first.
You've cleared?
No, I cleared everything at certain time.
You cleared everything? That's good. So this one has to be bigger because this one is a whole number. So it has to be of that size. Then out of these 4 here.
Yes.
That's what you wanted to do?
Yes, like.
Thank you so much. So Shadrach, do you also have a submission about improper and mixed fractions? Something you would like to say? Okay. So when they talk about mixed fractions, Lucky has brought it out well. When she said that there is a whole, so a mixed fraction is a fraction with both a whole number and a proper fraction. So Lucky brought it out well when she shaded one whole, and she also showed us another one that has another one whose one part is shaded. So we have 1 out of 3 plus this whole number giving us one whole number, 1 out of 3. So this time round, what we are learning today, we are going to learn how to change. We are going to learn how to change the improper fraction to a mixed fraction. So when they talk about an improper fraction, we've understood what it means. A fraction whose numerator is big and the denominator is small, like David told us. So what we do, let us see an example here. An example here, we are changing 5 out of 2 to a mixed fraction. So when we have 5 out of 2, who can win? 5 of 2 out of 2, what does it mean? Who can try?
5 out of 2. 5 out of
fraction.
Yes, David?
5 out of 2 is 5 out of 2 is 5 halves.
Yes, it is read as 5 halves. Good. Then Lucky, your hand was up. Lucky's network is disturbing, so she has gone off. Shadrach, can you hear us well?
Yes.
Okay. Anything you would like to tell us about 5 out of 2?
5 out of 2.
Yes.
That's an improper fraction because
Yes.
an improper fraction is a fraction whose numerator is bigger than the denominator.
That's so beautiful. So when you look at the 2, this fraction here, Shadrach says it is an improper fraction, and he has given us a very healthy reason for it, that it's an improper fraction because its numerator is bigger than the denominators. That is perfect well. So when you have 5 out of 2, this means 5 parts of 2. Sorry, 5 parts given to 2. So we are going to get the 2. These are the general parts we have. But here comes a scenario where 5 parts were taken. So we shall this simply, when we are changing it to a mixed fraction, we shall write it as 5 divided by 2. Written as 5 divided by 2. So we are going to get the 5 parts and share them among the 2 children we have. So we can try here, we can have the 2 children here, and we give them 5 sweets. So can someone count with me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. So what we do in this case, we look for that area where everyone has got. When we check the first one, has everyone got? Did
No.
all the people get when? Yeah, did this one get a sweet? Yes, this one also got. So we count that one. We move to the next line. Did this one get a sweet? Yes. Did this one get a sweet? Yes. So we also take this one here. So we shall count how many sweets did each one of them get. Lucky. Lucky is not yet back. Shadrach, how many sweets did each get? When we count here, each got how many?
4.
Each one got 4 sweets?
Each one got 2 sweets.
Each one got 2 sweets. Which sweets are we counting? Don't count the whole of them. Just come and check. Oh, we are checking A, and we have another child called B. So when we come to A, we count how many sweets did A get? We shall count 1, 2. We move. How many sweets did B get? B got 1, 2. That means every child got 2 sweets. So we shall come here and say, each child got 2 sweets. Are there some sweets we remained with that we could not divide? Yes,
No.
David. When you check here, when you check the sweets that were taken by each child, is there any other sweet that wasn't taken?
There's one last sweet which was taken.
Very good. There is a sweet that remained because we could share. If you have a pen and you have to cut it to the middle so that everyone can get a part. It seems that you have not done it perfectly well. So we shall say remainder to remainder. So after giving out the 5 sweets, each child got 2 sweets and we remained with 1 because we didn't want to divide it or to cut it. So now after getting that answer, here we write the final answer. We write a mixed fraction from the answer we got. How can we write this mixed fraction? One of the rules that we have, the remainder. Let us start with the whole number. This is the whole number. Why do we call it the whole number? It's because for these 2, everyone got 2, so that is a whole number. Everyone got 2 sweets without sharing them. So the whole number, becomes the number of sweets each one has got is our whole number. So we write it here because we said a mixed fraction has a whole number and a fraction. So that one becomes our whole number too. And the remainder, the number we've remained with becomes our numerator. It becomes the top number. So we shall have 2 whole numbers. 1 is our numerator out of the original denominator. Who can guess the original denominator? The one that was given to us in the question. Yes, Lucky? Shadrach, you're trying?
Yes.
Tell us.
Maybe.
The answer is?
Teacher, may I?
Yes, tell us.
The one is 2.
Good. The denominator is 2. Now, where do we get this 2 here, friends? When you have your original fraction, that is 5 out of 2. This is what they gave us. The denominator of your original fraction is the one you retain, or else how many children were you serving? There were only 2. So this is our denominator. So we get the numerator divided by the denominator. That's how we get that's how we change from an improper fraction to a mixed fraction. You get the numerator. So here is the best way. We summarize it and say numerator. We can just use letter N for numerator, divide by the denominator. It's a matter of getting the numerator. How many were they? I had 8. Let me serve them to 3 children and see how many will each child get. Okay, so we can have also another example here. Let me try to clear. Let me try to erase everything here. Oh, no, I want this back. Yes. Let me try to clean the space so that we can try out a number here, still changing from an improper fraction, because we've understood what an improper fraction is. Now, how do we get the remainder? Whenever you're serving, you realize you have something that cannot be shared among all children. Now, this time around, we are using equality. We are sharing equally. If you find that there are some that cannot be taken, when you check that line, everyone has not got, don't count that. All those ones will be a remainder. Let us see something here still. When we have 8 out of 3. So we say that 8 out of 3 is written because we are now changing, we divide. We shall divide the numerator, divide by the denominator. Who can give us the numerator here? What should we write?
We should write 8.
Yes.
The numerator.
Which is 8 divided by?
3.
3. The denominator.
Good. So we are going to serve 8 to 3 children. So we can have, you can get somewhere and you draw these balls here so that you can easily work out. So we have the 3, you draw them, we have 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes. So we are going to serve them 8. We are serving them 8. Can someone count with me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Now, after sharing very well, you come and look for a line. Yes, we separate the whole number and the denominator. So you'll come asking yourself, the first line, did everyone get?
Yes.
Yes, so we leave that one. Second line, did everyone get?
Yes.
Good, we leave that one. Then the third line, did everyone get?
No.
No, only one.
Everyone did not get, so we shall separate that. And so this will be our remainder. This will be our remainder. Now, if I'm to ask, how many sweets did each one get? How many sweets did each child get? Answer, Lucky.
Each child or pattern.
How many sweets did each child get?
3.
Good, each child got 3 sweets. So 3 sweets, really?
Each
How
child
simple.
got with 2 sweets.
Each child got 2 sweets. Can we count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2? That means that each child got 2 sweets. So we write here, we said that 2, a child got 2. And how many sweets remained, Shadrach? Remainder?
The 2.
Good. 2 sweets remained. Here are the ones that remained, 1, 2. So you write them there. Now, when you're writing your mixed fraction, you come here. Which one are we taking? So we take, how many sweets did each get? We take the number of sweets each got. So each child got 2 sweets. So we write 2 as our whole number. And the remainder, who can tell the remainder? And the remainder helps us write the numerator. So who can give us the numerator now? Shadrach? Yes, Shadrach, you're silent.
That is
Yes, David.
the numerator is 2.
Good. The numerator is 2 because we said the remainder is the numerator. So we write it here 2 out of our denominator, which is, what is the denominator?
Still 2.
Check the denominator now. 2. We go back to the original fraction. What was your original fraction? How many children did you serve?
3.
Yes. Since we served 3 children, that is our denominator. So we come here, oh, original fraction was 3. We served 3 children. I gave 3 children, so the denominator is 3. So this is how simply this can be done. So can I have some questions? Some questions. Can we try out another number?
Yes, teacher.
We try out another number.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, ready?
Yes, teacher.
Who is ready? Who is going to help us work out this one?
May I try, please?
Yes, but Lucky's hand was up first. We are going to first try with Lucky, then let me first clear the screen. Let me first clear everything here so that we can work out, and Lucky's ready. Lucky, you're ready to take us through a certain number here? Okay. The number is right here. This number is, oh, what did we start with? We began with 5. Now let us have 5 out of 3. Lucky, can you do this for us? As you're speaking, can you take us through?
Yes.
Okay, it's your turn.
If we have 5 out of 3.
Can you write on the screen? Good.
Yes, I can read it on the screen. That the numerator will be 5. And
We
the
are
numerator.
No, the numerator 5. Divide by 3. Lucky has forgotten something. It's in between the 2. What connects the 2? He has told us that we start with the numerator, which is 5, and then the denominator, which is 3. What has Lucky missed in the middle there? What puts the 2 together?
The divide.
Yes, the division sign, so we can put it for her. Now, someone to share for us. Lucky, thank you so much. Now, after there, we are going to share. Who can help us share?
May I help?
Yes.
May I share?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
You can use the screen.
Okay. As we are dividing, we are going to have 3 children. 1, 2, 3. So here, who can count with me?
I can count with you, Lucky can count with you, and Shadrach can count with you. So Shadrach, can you count with David, please?
Yes.
Okay.
1,
1, 2,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
5. Good. So after there,
Now we are going to see from these ones from the beginning how many children have got sweets. Here, this one, 3 children have got sweets. Each one has
yes.
got how many sweets? 1. Each one has got 1 sweet.
Okay.
So the remainder are here. These 2. These are the remainders.
Okay.
1, 2.
2. Yes.
Now, what we are going to do is we are going to see which one is here we are going to first draw our number here, which is 2.
Help us first write here the answer. Write for us the number. First write for us before you write the final answer, please.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here.
before you write the final answer, help us write the number of sweets each one got and how many remained.
Each child got here 1, 2.
Yes, help us write it here 1.
Here 1.
And what remained? The remainder is
2.
Let me write for you the word remainder. It will disturb you. You write the remainder is 2.
2.
Good. So what do we take as the whole number?
As the whole number, we take 2.
The whole number, okay, thank you so much. The whole number, we take the sweets that everyone has got, yes? So you ask yourself, how many sweets did each child get? That is our whole number. So how many sweets are those?
5.
Oh my God, no. We served 5 sweets, but each child went with a number at home. So how many sweets did each get? When we check here, this
1.
got 1, each got 1. So that is our whole number. And the remainder becomes our, who can guess?
1.
The remainder becomes our, check here.
The remainder becomes the numerator.
Good, the remainder becomes the numerator. So we write 2 out of, what's the denominator?
The denominator is
3.
Good, the denominator is 3. So that's the fraction. A loud applause to David. We appreciate. Thank you so much. So dear friends, we are going to try out a number in our books. in our notebooks. You can do it on your computer and after you send your work. This is what we are going to try out. You're going to try out, you're going to change 7 out of 2. You're going to change 7 out of 2 to a mixed fraction. Note it somewhere. You're going to do it and send feedback. Thank you so much for attending this session. It has been an amazing session. You've been so active. I want you to keep the spirit. Let us keep making research so that in the next session we can discuss and still do it more and more better than we've done today. Thank you so much for attending. I wish you a good morning and a good day ahead of you. Thank you.
Thanks, Chalinda.
Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Any other questions you have?
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye. Have a good day. Enjoy your time. Still go to the site, check the work, and make sure you do it as well.